most of you, I believe, know that I have currently living with me two big dogs, Bodhi and Dharma. They're sisters. Most of you have met them through the course of the courses. We used to have living with us a little dog called Atum, who was very tragically, honestly, taken from us too young, about 2 years ago. So, and this set off a dynamic. I thought when he died, the dog said goodbye. We did our grieving, we did our oils. Everyone kind of seemed to be adjusting without too much impact. Nobody got ill, nobody seems to get a behavior problem or whatever. Bodhi was definitely more insecure, and Dharma was sad. So Atum was fire. Atum was a fire element. He was like archetypal fire, wasn't he? He was
Totally.
totally, he was so loving and so funny and so just brought all of this fire energy into our dynamic here. Dharma is also fire. She's more of a heart protector fire. And Bodhi is pretty archetypally water. He's like a classic water. Um, so just not so long ago, this is when we'd already decided we were going to do this webinar, I started noticing, as one does when mulling these things over, the dynamic between how the dynamic had changed and how it was affecting the animals. First of all, not so long ago, Bodhi had a digestive upset. Yeah, his tummy was a bit off. He had a wart in his eye. Not like him. Normally his digestion is fairly rock solid. Anyway, we gave him some oils and he seemed to come around from that. But he also was kind of more needy and needed more security from me. A little bit earthy, kind of, there's a bit of an earth imbalance going on. Dharma, over the years since Atum left us, has become more earth in her behavior, more earth in the way that she's looking. She's got kind of this slightly stodgy look to her, where before she was quite lean and athletic. Okay, she's a bit older, she's a spayed female, blah blah. But the other thing that she became much more foodie, but she's this really, really funny mixture of fire acting as wood as earth. So she wants to be food, but she doesn't just sort of gently come and say, give me food or steal the food or whatever. She sits there and goes, she yaps, she does this snapping thing with us. She goes, woof, woof, woof. She does this dramatic, I need feeding kind of fire earth interpretation, which is quite annoying actually, because it's very in your face, can't ignore it. And this was kind of getting more. And then and she was losing muscle tone. So I was just kind of seeing this, and then she got a bit of she's got an injury on her hind leg. Again, I think because the muscles were not so 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 good. So I'm seeing these earth manifestations in both my dogs, both a fire dog and a water dog. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you know what? That's not an earth balance. That's fire deficiency for Dharma. Does that make sense? Know me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. And what is the fire deficiencies? Because she needed Atum. They would play together. They were really close buddies. They would lie together. They would play together. They would do silly fire stuff together. They would make each other laugh. And without that energy in her life, she was slowly just kind of getting less fire, and then her earth is not getting properly fed, and then da, da, da. The other part of that dynamic is that Bodhi really needs Dharma's fire as well. He needed a Tums as well. Tum made him feel more confident. He's kind of the big boy, the guard dog, but Tum was like, yeah, I'm with you, buddy. I'm here all the way. Oh, you're growling at me. Sure, I'll lie on my back. It was like it was all it was just um and it made Bodhi feel more confident. Took away it warmed up the water a little bit. It just, um, and he needed Dharma to be more, he needs Dharma just for the confidence as well, and just to be there by his side. And she was like, oh, you're so watery and you're so controlling and you're so. So then I go, whoa, I've got this whole dynamic going on here.